What's up, everybody? Warlocks! Good God, y'all, what are they good for? Casting about one spell between long rests. Fuck. I don't even remember. Where's my brain? What am I doing? I feel like two kinds of buttholes packed into a one butthole salad. I don't know what that means, but I'm here, and we're gonna paint a warlock. We're gonna do it. But I have to test. I have to test an emote thing because otherwise I will lose my mind. Because I just got like halfway into testing it. Yes. So, if I just hop into chat and I do this, does it do that? Oh, it makes several pop up. Okay, cool. So, if I do this, does it it does not. Okay, good to know. What's up, buddy? Glad to have you in chat right at the start too. Okay, so then if I do that and make it that, I'm gonna just, did it work? No, it didn't work. Okay, cool. Good to know. It doesn't like making emotes happen when commands occur. What is this strange place that I am? This is where I live. This is the pit of depravity. Oh, I guess I didn't hit save. So I need to see. Damn it. Let's try it again. You. Come here. It's the Holy Fire basement, just better lit. Yeah, it is the same place I always stream. I just have backlighting this time. Okay, I hit save. So. Did it do? Yes! Okay. I love that. I love that so much. I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to reduce my spook count. But I'm glad it worked. To make the emoji pop up. And I'll have to play with that tomorrow morning. So that any variation of spook or spooked or whatever that command is pops up with a yikes emoji. Very into that. But for the time being, let's paint some fucking warlock, right? Let us paint. Oh no, there's one other thing I gotta do. I'm gonna tune in to Drew's paint stream and give him a hard time. So you're in Denver? Congratulations. Oh, if I do this, cool. I think I'm gonna do one of Chiro's suggested magenta and lime, which I really dig because it reminds me of the Borderlands cultists from whatever that expansion was called. Let's go buy alcohol at liquor store. Yeah, that's how you do. Let me see if I can find the things. Decided on Stranahan's. Okay. What is it? Love guns and tentacles. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to be able to find a decent picture on the Google. Drank 3/4 of the bottle by yourself and then walked to Target. Oh, so when you tuned in Monday, that was the state you were in? Because that explains a lot. Nothing happened, just a great hangover. So anyway, I'm thinking... I'm going to do those colors that I just said, unhelpfully. Right, okay. So... No, I want you here. What are we doing? How do I paint? I don't want to give you $5. I don't have $5 to give you. That's why I'm streaming and asking for bits and subs, because I don't have $5. Cool. I did that. I changed that. We're... Yeah. No, I want to go that way? How did I... That's good enough. That's fine. Oh, boy. Yes. Yeah, I'm behind. My brain is... I can't remember what I said, or I think I said 2 kinds of buttholes and a 1 butthole sandwich is about how I feel right now, and that's still true. I still don't know what it means, and it's still true. So, I'm going to start by just painting the base so I can't fuck that up. But Clip, I did like the black lace dealio thing that you posted on Twitter, so I'm going to try to give it some of that vibe as well. I don't know, we're just going to play with it. As usual, I don't really have a plan. I'm just winging it. Some Chantilly lace. I don't know what Chantilly lace looks like. What does Chantilly lace look like? Chantilly lace. It just looks like lace. If I could do a GIF, I'd put the Big Bopper in. Fair. Yes, another member of the all singing, all dancing, all gothic punk, and definitely queer group of individuals. So yeah, we're just gonna start with some Volupus pink down here. I think she's got a bunch of different layers going on with her dress, so I'm gonna stripe the layers. I think. Which might give it a kind of a clown vibe, which isn't really what I'm hoping for, but it might still look dope. So how about white? I don't know how to highlight white, so white's off the table. Which, for the record, is a long-standing in-joke between Claes Mesmerson and other members of the frame group. Her patron occasionally asks if you want to know how I got these scars. I love and hate that. I think I definitely feel like she's an Eldritch or a great old one Warlock. That's just what feels right to me. Thank you for not doxing me. I mean, I couldn't dox you if I wanted to dox you. I don't actually, like, have your address memorized. Existence is a cosmic joke. Her patron just gets it. Yeah. We're getting a little too close to actual life philosophy. Close to the edge? Yes. Which edge? Right, we're gonna do green. That's gonna be green, that's gonna be green, that's gonna be black, that's gonna be black. Yes, okay, cool. An album by who? An album by who? G-Dog's not in chat also, unless I'm missing something. Or I guess chat might just be weird still. I don't know. Hey, if you are in chat, I'm sorry for telling you you're not in chat, but I'm not seeing your messages. So, that's awkward. Prog rock nonsense? I don't know prog rock. Wait, is Close to the Edge by Yes? Is that the band and the music song? I don't know. I don't listen to prog rock. I don't know what to tell you. This isn't a prog rock is bad. This is I just don't know prog rock. Which is wild, because usually I have very strong, usually I've got very strong hot takes on things. But this time I don't have a hot take, I just don't fuck with it really. What do you mean, yes I do? What's my hot take? Is it yes I do fuck with it, or yes I do have a hot take? I mean, you can put a 45-minute Jethro Tull. Is Jethro Tull prog rock? I always assumed they were like... I don't even have a genre name for them. I guess they're prog rock. I also usually have hit takes. I have hit takes and hot takes. Ooh, that's like exactly the green I was aiming for. That works out. And some outtakes. Ooh, well played. Wait, so Klez, can I call you Klez? Because I fucking love that. Klez is such a good name. Are you on the Stranahan in Colorado tonight? Or are you just in Colorado, or I guess just on Stranahan? What is it? Stranahan. Is it Colorado? Oh, you can't fly back with it. That's right. Because you can use it for criminal crimes. Dangerous to have whiskey on a plane. Otherwise, where else would you have your whiskey from while you're on the plane? Going to Alamo Draft House. What kind of nerd drinks a beer while they watch a movie? But for real, though, that sounds fun. Good for you. Let's just throw stuff. Why not? See the Park Chan-wook movie? That's... I don't know. I'm not up to date on what movies are in theaters because I know who Park Chan-wook is, but I didn't know that he had a movie that was out because I stopped paying attention to what's in theaters when a pandemic happened that made me uncomfortable with being in a theater. Oh, for the audience. Okay, that's fair. Audience, if you haven't seen Oldboy, that's understandable. Is Warehouse Cinemas part of the HFM beer trail? It took me a hot second to figure out what that means. Yeah, I have one fairly long established Warehouse Cinemas that's in my beer trail, so to speak, and then there's a new one opening up. Yeah, exactly, that one. But there's a new one opening up somewhere else. But I can't remember where. But it's nearby, and they're also mine. Near you. Hagerstown? There's one opening in Hagerstown. Oh my god. In Colorado? It's right by you in Baltimore. Well, Baltimore's not my territory, so... Oh, it's in the Rotunda? I don't have Baltimore City. I don't know how many times I can explain that to my loved ones. The one they're nearly done the beer and eat section of. Oh, that's weird. Clip, the next time I go out to Hagerstown for work, I'm gonna hit you up. Or before then, I'm gonna hit you up and be like, bruh, I'm gonna be in your general area. We should hang out. Because I am a stranger on the internet and I will murder you. That is my goal. But like, we are close enough together that it's absurd that we haven't actually met IRL. Where's my snake bite? There it is. That's the unofficial follower goal for December is a meet and greet. I mean, no, to be fair, it'll be further off I-70. Like, it'll be somewhere further away. What's up, Oneros? How you doing, buddy? Oh wow, that sip of water just turned my stomach. Oh, it feels bad. What did you walk into? I'm threatening to meet and or murder Clip because we're close enough to each other IRL that it would be easier for me to do that than a lot of other people. If you do Alt 40, the cops won't find you for a while. Well, I mean, ideally, it would be, like, out in the woods. Like, out to, what are those, what's that, the place where the Blair Witch hangs out? Burkittsville. But that's, I mean, yeah, it is, but, like, it's a very thematic place to murder someone, you know? I'm probably reasonably close to you as well. Well, shit. Oh, which is also Camp David. I mean, no, that's fair. You raised some very strong points about geography. Aniris, I'm not going to ask you to dox yourself on my stream, but I will tell you that I am. What is publicly available about me already is that I'm Baltimore based, and I drive a lot for my day job, so I'm like all of Maryland, more or less. Southern Maryland, not so much, but like all of the rest of it. Hello, you're back from outer space. And you just walked in to find us here with that said look upon our faces. And putting on pants. Wow, no, I've never done that. But to be fair, I've never roamed Thermont without... Oh, there's just no paint on the brush. Can't dry brush. I mean, I can dry brush that way, but... Your headphones muted all that I said about Maryland. I'm Baltimore-based. I drive around a lot for work. So, like, all of Maryland, I'm familiar with, more or less. Not intimately. There are parts I definitely know better. But, like, yeah. You have not told me how you ended up at the NSA's front door, but I would love to see that, or hear that, or read that, or know about that. Where? There it is. Otherwise, Cunningham Falls is lovely. I mean, they have the smartest pigs there. Which is both a law enforcement dig and a Cunningham pun. So, hey. Oh. Wait, why did mine work and yours didn't? Yeah, I mean, dual use is still a lot more use than we usually get out of law enforcement. So, heyo, you needed gas, and it was like, turn there, and the turn was there, go straight here at the NSA. Could have made a lane change and gotten to a turn lane to go to said gas station, but you didn't realize that until you were at the NSA. I mean, I feel like if you're gonna be at the NSA, like, that's the right way to do it. Accidentally. You could have made a harsh turn. What's the NSA gonna do? They only care about what you say, not about how you drive. So is Jethro Tull prog rock? Thermont was also around where you went driving on 9/11 to clear your head and avoid the news. The news came looking for you, bud. Which was a bad decision because of a massive military convoy. Yeah, there you go. You were detained for 40 minutes while they deployed dogs. Well, I mean, I'm looking for a gas station isn't the most believable excuse, but it's also a very believable excuse. So, potato, potato. Did the dogs like sniff you for drugs? Were you all drugged? Were you just full of drugs? Intense, but not the worst you've heard. I mean, I am hesitant to know what the worst you've heard is. But I'm curious. Bombs. Oh, the dog sniffed the car for bombs. That's cool. Alright, just need more paint on my palette. And then, what happened after that? They realized the dogs had bees in their mouths? Oh, shit. And so did they spew bees at you aggressively? And when they bark, they shoot bees at you. I was fucking right. I called it. I called it. Oh, what am I doing? Let's put some purple. Let's put some purple. They got the best dogs on the case. Yeah, I mean the bee firing, the dogs with bees in their mouths. I almost said the bees with dogs in their mouths. Those are the police dogs I wouldn't fuck with. Oh, this doesn't feel like the color that I wanted. It feels like I wanted to make redder. Well, we'll play with it. Hey, so does this count as slap chop? Like, I Zenithal primed this, and then put contrast on it, or speed paint, if you will. Is that slapping the chop? I've been hearing so much about this method that people use to paint models quickly. Oh, wow! That doesn't I mean, actually, it does surprise me. I honestly thought the cops, the dogs, the cops. Holy shit. Let me start that thought over again. I actually wanted to believe that drug-sniffing dogs were real and not just, like, propaganda. Oh, they just please the cop. I mean, that makes sense, actually, when you think about the way that training a dog works. God damn it. Explosive sniffing dogs are real. The issue is dogs want to please, don't we all? Rats can be used for bomb detection. I mean, I'm assuming we're not meaning in the brash, in the roughest way that a rat can be used for bomb detection, which is just walk around and hope it doesn't explode. But you mean like actually like sniffing out a bomb. And dolphins? I mean, dolphins, I don't trust dolphins. Dolphins are like the humans of the sea. In this terms is like, they're just bad dudes. Oh, they're light enough they're not supposed to set off bombs. I mean, that makes sense. Rats aren't the biggest... I guess, let me start that over. Rats aren't always the biggest thing. Only some rats are huge. Also, oh man, my paint-splattered hand looks real good right now, doesn't it? No apologies, no regrets. Because I stayed home, I primed stuff. There you go. They'd also be taught to climb across a net and alert. We should just fucking have rats. Give that rat a medal. Yeah, why aren't rats more of a common denominator? That's not the word I wanted. Why aren't we best friends with rats? Is it just because of bad times that we've had? That's the vaguest question. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna fuck with Meigs and see if it's needs a little bit of a slapping around or something. I served the Soviet Union. Okay, I don't want an NFT plugin for my servers. Fucking go away, Meigs. Good to go. Yes, okay. Levels. See leaderboard. Hardest part about rats is they have short lifespans. I didn't actually know that. I always figured rats were on the longer end of how long they live. But I don't actually know anything about anything, so... Longer than mice? Hey, fair enough. I know, I stopped notifying me about NFTs. Holy shit. Look, I hate NFTs. This is, like, not surprising to anybody, but fuck NFTs. Let's just see what happens when I do this. Cool. Oh, I can upload a banner. I don't know how that works. Okay, I don't care about that. Partially breeding. Oh. Stewardship of rats wasn't good. Now people are caring more, but their lifespans aren't great. Hey, Klez, thanks for... Klez. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate it. I love you. Enjoy your time at, enjoy getting drafted? Yeah, there you go. I am not free Saturday. I'm going to a wedding. I am not free until after Thanksgiving. Which is unfortunately not much of an exaggeration. Yep, Bots Masters. That's me, that's us, it's good. Did I? No, I did not, because I don't need an excuse for that. I just didn't do it yet. But because we beat the fucking 100 followers, y'all are fucking nuts like that. That was really my, like, goal for the year. And y'all killed it in October. So I have to figure out how the hell to up that. And my sub goals, I haven't posted yet. I gotta figure that out too. I haven't figured it out yet. Stop putting pressure on me to do things in a timely manner. Like you would expect. Damn it. Oh, is there an end time? I don't want to do an end time. Under pressure. What's the down on me? What's the down on you? Nobody's why. Under pressure. I can always glower at Drew because he hasn't done sub icons yet. Yeah, he told me over the weekend he was going to get in touch with me about those, and he didn't do it. The fuck? Right? Monday? Okay, cool. Good. Oh, I love those Pikachus. Those are good Pikachus. What is there? I don't have any animated Pikachus yet, but I can grip it and rip it. I tell you what. Boom. And then it explodes across my stream. Oh, but some of them just stay grip and some of them just stay rip. Alright, that's cool. Alright. Have we done it? Is it good? Is it perfect? Yes. Wednesday. Whip Wednesday, the most important. Yes. I don't know. Maybe it works. I don't know why Meeks is being weird. I'm gonna get back to painting. Who needs priorities? Or knowing what's going on when you can just not? Whip Wednesday when Mistress has a word with you about your pile of shame. I mean, in the words of a wise person, sign me the fuck up. Also, Thirst Skull reaction. And Queen. Is that Queen? That's not Queen, that's blue. Nope. Yes. Alright, so... Oh my god. Clip, you made the joke about, the fucking... You made the joke about the Joker, and I'm just now realizing that, she's a half step away from Joker colors, and now I'm mad. I hate you. Like, she's pink and green and black. And if I put orange in there, woe betide Joaquin Phoenix. Is that dry? Yes. Yellow. Oh, that was a lot. It's weird how orange Cassandora yellow looks. I don't remember whether or not it's discontinued at this point. But it's weird that it's such an orange yellow to me. Yeah, her big bag. I'm gonna, if I can remember, I'm having the thought now, and we'll see if it sticks. I want to give it moisture. I want it to look like there might be something sticky in the bag. I don't know why I have to say moisture like that, but I do. The moisture. What is with the moisture in this bag? What have you got in there? Vaseline? I don't know why it would be Vaseline, but why wouldn't it? So, pink. Pink is the color that we're going with. Whoa, pink is the color that we're going with. I hate 311. Come on. Come on out of the paint tube. Thank you. Oh, that's not... I'm being... reckless endangerment of color scheme. Whatever, I'll fix it. I'll fix it in post. It'll be fine. Your Chaos Were people and Inbred Skelly Boys arrived a day early. That's the best time for those things to arrive. I guess next to breaking the typical way that time works and getting here earlier than you ordered them. Are you thinking you're gonna assemble them as is, or do you have convertorial plans? Do you play Underworlds? Or did you just need some badass minis in your life? Because there's some badass minis. Oh, the where people are slaves to darkness. Fair, fair. With a new book coming out and everything. Oh my god, I can't touch good. I can only touch bad. Oneros, how's your D&D? Oh my god, I got pink all over the base. How's your D&D going? I know it's been a hot minute since I got a recap. I see it on Twitter every now and then, but I want the full Monty. Need to finish the summary, but work is in the way. Work is always in the way. Until you get the job you love, and then something about you never work another day in your life, or you just never stop working. Do I have... No, I don't. Let's go. Is this actually lighter than what's on there? Kinda. It was hard to do a session. No, sorry, hard to do a summary last session. Want a DM, but you don't get the impression anyone you know wants to be at your table. I mean, I will say I am always down for more D&D. I know that that's not super convenient because I am on the internet and not in person, but if you're playing online and I can fit into my schedule, I will make it happen. I love to get Dungeon Master. I do honestly think I actually prefer being the Dungeon Master to being a player, which is a wild concept, but I think that's just actually how it is. But I always want to play more D&D either way. Yeah, that pink's a lot too pink. Want to do Wild Beyond the Witchlight? Hell yeah! That's a game that looks very fun. For a campaign, a setting, a module.
We are
Holy! Game Master's Vault, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. It even has Warduke. I know! Not that I have the nostalgia factor required to love Warduke like that, but like, his name's fucking Warduke. He's got a cool helmet, and he's a bad guy. Like, that's all you need. You gotta have a cool name, cool helmet, fight for evil, I guess. I mean, if you fight evil and you have a cool name and a cool helmet, that's cool too, but like, you gotta be the bad guy, quite frankly. Welcome in, Game Master's Vault. Would have been funnier to follow you when you were really focused on painting eyes. Well, joke's on you. Can I zoom in on this? She doesn't have eyes. She's got a hood covering the whole deal. But I appreciate it. Next time, you got me. You can... There's a variety of sounds that that are available to you to just completely freak me out. She either has no eyes or too many eyes. Well, we'll never know. I mean, yeah, I'm easily startled. Just get really excited. Do I have dry paint? Yeah, I fucking do. I don't want dry paint. I mean, isn't the in-between the normal amount of eyes? To paraphrase the IT crowd. Like, between none and too many, there's enough, right? Or have I been living my life wrong this whole time? But yeah, I'm working on this Warlock, who is winding up very Joker colored. Well, not super Joker colored now, but you know, more Joker colored than I expected. We'll go with that. Oh god, can't pick her up. For the Paint and Adventuring Party challenge over on Twitter. Where another miniature Phaeton friend of mine said, hey, there's 12 months, there's 12 classes. Well, 12 core classes, not counting Artificer. Paint one mini for each class. We do that over the course of the year. So we're in November, which is the Warlock, which is the best class. Fight me. Love Warlocks. And I just have no idea. I don't know. But I want to have. I'd like to know. You want to know if Strahd is okay? Your vampire sheep. Wait. What? I need the recap of y'all having a vampire sheep named Strahd. I've somehow missed that. I need to go hunt that information down. Strahd is a good name for a sheep, though. Oh yeah, this is my sheep, Count Strahd. Honestly, just naming animals with like landed titles is outstanding. It's right up there with giving animals like regular people names. Oh, it's not Strahd, it's Strahd. Strahd was made by our house that generates new features after eating magical items. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I didn't catch the extra A, but yeah, that's clearly Strahd. That's good shit. Strahd! Well, I'm going to be doing that forever now. Strahd was normal until he got in some Feywild wine. That is an origin story right there. Where's the paintbrush I'm looking for? Right there. But they started bleeding Tatiana. So did your party enter the Feywild from Barovia? I'm I'm blanking because I have bad memory. Turns out Strahd might be Strahd? Holy shit, that's a plot twist. Oh wait, no, I want that back. Come back here. Baby, come back! Agrax, come back! I just want to wash with you. You're the color that I need. No one is from Barovia, so we think it's all fine. Damn. That's tight. Oh, stand up. Oh, I might as well play with the staff color a little bit while I've got an Agrax on the brush. Alright. Lord Strahd of Barovia. I am the wool, I am the fleece. Oh. I don't put enough puns into my D&D. Well, that's not fair. Okay, so my last campaign, I will actually type the name. So this is the name of my big bad evil guy from my last campaign that I ran. The way it's pronounced, however, keeping in mind that he's a atheist fascist. That was the name of the bad guy. Not a single one of the group, not a single one of my party members recognized the pun until after I pointed it out after the campaign had ended. Yeah, so, you know, Dark Lord men's rights activist. Well, no, so he was legitimately, like, anti-theist, like, his goal was to murder the gods. And he killed one of them, and he got pretty close to killing 2 other ones, but the party stepped in. And thanks to... technically, he also accidentally ascended a god, but that's sort of after the fact. He didn't do that on purpose. But yeah, he wanted to enforce nobody believes in any of the gods anymore rule. And started the Iconoclast Wars. So the current campaign that I'm running takes place 20 years after that. And it's kind of about the aftermath of the Iconoclast War. And what happens now that one god is dead and there's a new god, and just shit is fucked. But that's one of the joys of homebrewing a bunch of stuff, personally. Oh, she's covered in bones. That's cool as fuck. I didn't realize, like, her whole situation over here is bones hanging off of her waistband. That's not the word. Belt is the word that most people use for that. Her waistband. Yeah, this Warlock dress is exclusively in spandex. Someone sent her bones. That they did. She needs a cheeseburger. 3 her bones are showing. Well, I mean, they're only her bones by, like... transitive property. They're somebody else's bones, presumably. It's not like she was... Maybe she was born with a surplus of bones and just was like, this is the best way for me to deal with this. I'm gonna just wear them. I guess it's kind of just like keeping your baby teeth. In case you run out. Yeah, spares. Yeah, extra bones just in case. These are my bonus bones. She removed them and put them on the outside. Yeah, a totally normal thing to do, I guess, when you're a warlock. Okay, so I want this pink to be darker and redder, so I guess I'm washing it with red. There you go. That took a lot of brain power. It's simple. You take the bones and move them over there. Grew out of her baby bones, just now has an entire redundant baby skeleton. Oh god, redundant baby skeleton's a fantastic band name. Everyone assumes the worst on how she procured a baby skeleton, so overwhelming prejudice led to the Warlock College being the only place her application went through. Do you do mostly the traditional Warlock, or do you expand your pact beyond the sugar type? I am very strongly of the opinion that the only difference between a cleric and a warlock is how accepted the patron is as a divinity. So, yeah. So, like, there's the like sugar daddy warlocks or sugar baby warlocks, I guess. Although I do think it would be fun to do a pyramid scheme of warlocks where there's like one really powerful warlock who's giving other warlocks less power. Ad infinitum. I think that could be a really goofy and enjoyable plotline. But could also be a pretty serious plotline too. I mean, most things that are goofy and enjoyable in D&D can also be very serious. But like, I love the idea of like the warlock pact that's like marriage. Pay me X souls, recruit Y sub warlocks. So the first warlock? No, the best warlock I played as a player. Really consistently got to the point where when he was in a shitty situation that he couldn't figure out how to get out of, which was often because he was a bad person who did not plan ahead or think about the repercussions of his actions, high intelligence, low wisdom, he would just contact his patron and promise more souls if the patron could get him out of that jam. Granted, his patron was his father, who he was a tiefling warlock who reached out to his own grandfather to MLM warlocks. Easily branded, I believe, as MLM WLK LLC. See, that's cool. I dig that. I think just as long as you've got an entity who can provide some amount of magic, just fucking go for it. It doesn't have to be particular. I think it also really depends on the tone of your campaign and like of that character. like MLM Warlock would not. I don't know. This is just the topic. This is just the kind of Warlock we're talking about tonight. Like the MLM Warlock would not work in every campaign, but for instance, in the game I'm currently DMing, there is the newborn god of greed and money, literally the god of capitalism. So a Warlock of capitalism would be fucking perfect. Or a Warlock that does the MLM thing makes perfect sense there. And did I design a paladin subclass based on getting as filthy rich as possible? Yes. Yes, I did. Is one of my players thinking about picking up that subclass? Yes. I'm very excited about it. The Oath of Avarice is a thing. Or Oath of Wealth. I can't remember which one I called it. But I have posted it in our Discord previously. If you're not in the Discord, get in there. Oh, nice, 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 nice. I love the way that just explodes. I'm so happy that I added that. I think I go lighter on the green and then wash? Maybe? Yeah, let's go. Let's go lighter. Let's push this to the far end of lime green, shall we? What color is that? That's 78.7. 58.57. There we go. All right. Next session, you should be exchanging a lot of your PC's backstory and her patron's true name. Ooh, and you hope you land it. The big lore reveals, mwah, love them. Even when they kind of flop, like if they're not what you expected, they're still great. Oh, we might be in the 2 yellow territory. I'm gonna wash it and bring it back to a greener green. I love that I do art so that I can say sentences like that. But in theory, with the color of the green wash that I'm going to use, I'm okay with this being 2 yellow right now, because it'll be perfectly green later. In theory. Art is fun. And the coolest thing, there's 2 really cool things that I love about art. First one is, anybody can fucking do it. The second one is, art is magic. In a Alan Moore kind of art is magic way. Oh, one of your player characters was a young human girl that would follow adventurers in their dungeon delves and scavenge what she could after she killed all the monsters. She found a pretty blue crystal amulet 10 years ago, decided to wear it to bed, and woke up as a fawn. She's only started to learn that the amulet was a phylactery, one that contains the souls of Count Renalch, a Fey demigod who was banished to the Feywild to the Shadow Plane. That's dope as shit. So, is that a warlock? Is that a Fey Pact warlock? Is that a what do they run that rules wise as? She's only turned into a Feyhound in combat. She's totally freaked out. cool. I see the all art is magic thing happened. Tend to be of the opinion that we need to acknowledge that all human cultures sing, dance, and make art. And that's such a load-bearing part of the human experience that we have no business shaming people who aren't necessarily good. I'm putting quotation marks around good, but still want to do them. Yeah, I mean, I think the only way you can do art badly is to do it dishonestly, or solely in service of capitalism. Like, there's technical skill, but like technical skill also is determined by the by like what's favored by the culture at that time. Because art is not like science where there is like literally a correct way to do a thing or find out a thing. Art is entirely subjective. And I'm not about to make the argument that science isn't subjective, because it absolutely is. There's biases in science, but I'm not touching that. What I am saying is art's really, really, really subjective. Emily turns her into a Feyhound when she gets below 25 HP, 25% HP. That's cool as shit. Can make and paint good terrain, okay paint job on minis, but you draw stick figures like a drunk kindergartner. There's an entire museum devoted to folk artists in New York, which are pretty much self-taught. Yeah, I've been there. Is that's not Storm King? It's why can I not think of it? I'm pretty sure I've been there. It's in upstate New York, right? Being like a drunk kindergartner is absolutely having fun. Yeah, being like a drunk kindergartner listening to like ska is sort of the ideal emotional landscape, as far as I'm concerned. And like there's skills that you have that like translate to other things, and there's skills that you have that don't. Like making terrain. The big diff is often just tied to material. Yeah. Well, and like what is considered a good material is like bullshit to begin with anyway, or good, or classy, or any of those words that need scare quotes around them. It's like the only reason we give so much of a shit about canvas is because that's what old people gave a shit about, and we are semi-arbitrarily decided that those were the important things, but like they don't have to be. More taught artists are usually more aware or care about preservation or archiving. Yeah. Ooh, am I low on this color? Well, there's a lot to be said about making art that you know is going to be destroyed. Like that one sculptor who does everything. The one sculptor who does everything out of natural materials. Like, oh god. Made too much paint happen. Like makes like giant spirals in sand that like get washed away when the tide changes, and like makes cool patterns out of leaves that are gonna get destroyed when it rains or winds. Winds is not a verb, but y'all knew what I meant. Gets windy. When it rains or winds. More an intentional destruction rather than I only had toilet paper rolls available and here's a sculpture made out of it. True. And I do think, honestly, there's something to be said about all I had is toilet paper. Oh man, I can never remember the names of artists. And I'm very annoyed by that at this particular moment because I saw this one artist's exhibition that was all of his art was done on his photocopies of the discharge papers after he got let out from his life sentence in prison. Like, did huge murals and like paintings and stuff, but it was all on canvases made of like photocopies of those discharge papers, which I think is just the tightest shit. Both are beautiful in their own right. Well, I mean, that's a very subjective viewpoint. Not everybody finds both beautiful. Just to be that pain in the ass. Is that a head on top of her staff? It certainly looks a bit like that. Might be the case. I'll deal with that in a little bit. Maybe I'll just make it glow. Maybe I'll just avoid the whole question of what is that, and I'll just make it glow. Yeah, there you go. That's more of the green that I was hoping for. What's a D&D enemy I think is beautiful? I'm tempted to be a troll and be like, succubus, of course. Because that's literally how they work. But I'm assuming we mean like just like aesthetically pleasing, not like what's a hot monster. Because I can play the what's a hot monster game, but I don't think that's what's being asked. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, yes, cool, good. I'm relieved. I think the gem dragons are really cool. I like, especially when the art catches that they're like translucent. Like, if you meant hot, you'd say hot. Okay, totally legit. I like gem dragons when the art is right. Like when it's not just like, oh, that's a bright green dragon, but like, no, that's an emerald dragon. Like, that's cool. I really like the what is it called? The rainbow wolf with wings, which sounds like I'm just describing a persona. Is it a Simurg? Simurg D&D. Yeah, I am thinking of a Simurg. So not necessarily the historical Simurg, but the D&D one. Because I mean historical, mythological is the word I meant to say. Yeah, like a winged wolf or a eagle or like a peacock that's got a wolf head. Like, I fuck with that. I think that's pretty. I don't know. I kind of just want to whip open a Dullahan. Oh, I love Periton. Periton. Uh-oh. There was a yelp and a thump from upstairs. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. There was a bug. Can't abide by it. Renbu Lord of Colors does not ring a bell. Oh, it's a big old Dr. Slot. They call me Dr. Slot. I'm not a real frog. I'm interested in things. I like to cause some chaos. Yeah, I don't know. That's it's an ascended slot that can change colors of any other slot. That's fucking dope. That's a good kind of slot to be. Blackwash. Nope, that's violet. Violet, you're turning violet. Changing the color of a slot makes them a different species? Yes. It is true. Man, slot lore is so fucking goofy. Like, for beings that are the literal embodiment of chaos, they sure do have a weirdly hierarchical society. Like that's goofy to me. You can do it to other things like dragons? Oh, didn't know that. Hell yeah. Long live Renbu. Oh, he just controls colors, period. So he can make anything any color? He's like Slot in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Hence the pun name. Renbu is a pun? Buren. Ubernu. Renbu is rainbow? Oh. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Could have started there. Bones, bones, bones. I got bones on my skirt. Bones, bones, bones. I pulled these bones out the dirt. Yep. That's where we are tonight. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, I guess, what color should her skin be? Is she like pasty Harley Quinn white, I guess? Because I think that's a skin tone I haven't fucked with yet. At least in this group of misfits and ne'er-do-wells. Pearly blue white. I think I can get behind that. I mean, I know I can get behind that. Like, gamer skin tone white. No, that's rude. Azamar Warlock is a pretty cool story arc. Oh, I'm so sad that we're in November. What a wonderful time of year it was. Just days ago. Oh. Most amazing pagan holiday and straight into No Nut is a harsh transition. At least there's Krampus. That's true. Krampus is a good boy. And Gremlins. Wait, Gremlins? Am I missing a holiday tradition that I should know about? Or are we just talking about Gremlins being a Christmas movie? Also, LOL, Gremlins is a Christmas movie. Okay. LOL at the bringing up of No Nut November. Like, look, I have an emote specifically for thirst-related concepts. We don't do that here. The only triple N we are involved with is Nonstop Nut November. I also haven't watched Gremlins in a fucking long time. And I should do that again. I should rectify that. It holds up as just turn off the brain fun. Yeah, I mean, like, I haven't been, like, avoiding Gremlins. It's just, like, I haven't seen it in a while. One of my exes really liked it. That's probably why I haven't seen it in a while. But, I think enough time has passed that I'm not going to let that bother me. Considering, that was... Ooh, that was a long time ago. Got an anime like that? I mean, yeah. And then eventually you just gotta be like, okay, this is either good enough that I'm gonna not be hurt by it and I'm gonna take joy in it, or it's like, okay, this is not good enough, I'm just gonna not worry about it. You know? But there are some things that I just like. It's not like I'm avoiding it because they're related to particular memories like that. It's more just like I stopped consuming them in that time period where it still hurt and I just haven't like interacted with them again, you know? Like what's that artist? What's her name? She's fucking Florence and the Machine. Like, really, really used to love Florence and the Machine. Got out of listening to Florence and the Machine, like, 15 years ago, maybe, because it was, like, my ex's favorite band at the time, and then I just, like, never came back to Florence, even though at this point, like, I'd like to. I've heard a couple Florence tracks, and I'm like, I want to listen to Florence and the Machine, and then I just don't. But that's ADHD more than it is, like, trauma. That's why I have to write down when I'm, like, excited about a band so I can remember to be excited about it later. Why my phone is full of screenshots and photos of random things so I can remember them later. Let's just give it a shot on that color and see if I hate it or not. It's absolutely brighter than I was hoping it would be. Alright. So the dog days are in fact over. Yeah, you could say the dog days are gone. I don't know enough of the words to keep going there, because it's been a while since I listened to Florence and the Machine, but you got me. You fucking got me, Clip. So I'm pretty happy with that green, but that pink is too pink. I want it more purple. And the leather. The leather. The staff is fine. She needs a skin tone. I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing with that staff topper. How have other people painted this mini? What the fuck is the name of this mini? Who's... Edric? Who is Edric? Is the staff topper a decorative gourd? Maybe. Sorry, I'm trolling Winichiros right now. I will be focused on the stream in just a second. Somebody made a Lego beehive, so is it full of Lego bees? No real bees moved in? Oh, no, you mean no real bees moved in. That's cool as fuck. Do you have a link to that? No, I was just about to Google. Bestiarm Warlock? I don't know, folks. Shadow Warlock. Nope, that's not it. Page not found. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Continue, yes. Continue. Thank you. What is she called? Oh, there's 11 pages of this to go through. That's not reassuring. Piggies! Hey, there's the corpse cart that I painted a while ago. There's just some big tentacle boys. Those are more tentacle boys. Supplicants. Oh, she's not that. Okay. Halfway through. I wish I could pretend that I wasn't just like gonna blatantly Google the name of this mini. Fastest way, it's on my Twitter. Hey, there you go. That's fine. I can hunt it down that way. That'll do. As soon as I find the model name that I'm looking for, as soon as I find the name of this model, so that I can Google it and see how other people have painted that staff top. Truly riveting work. I guess I could show my, whatever this thing's called, right? Internet browser. The Fringe makes you think Kermit is an option. Kermit is an option. Kermit's always an option. It's shake the Kermit head. It's got like it's a maraca. It's like a skull with some beans on the inside, so she can just shake her staff angrily. Okay, we're down to the last 2 pages, and I have not found this model. So I may be SOL. And that would seem to be the case. Do a quick little one more little speedy rectum. Speedy rectum? Speedy rectum. I don't even know what word I was gonna say. Okay, I give up. It's officially over. I'm just going to decide how I'm painting it without professional help from professionals. I've decided I'm going to paint it like it's a staff. A magic staff. So she's got beads over her face. Or something, which I've decided are bones. They're phalanges. Or metacarpal, metatarsals. Metamucil. Magikarp. You know? Yeah. Anyone who takes down a Muppet is not someone to mess with. That's very frightening life advice, but I don't disagree with it. If you take down Miss Piggy, you might be a Tarask. That's certainly possible. I, for one, wouldn't even try. I know she's more powerful than I am. I don't have a death wish. I don't know how I want to paint it. Let's go teal, or something of that species, something in that color wheelhouse. So I think the new Murphy's Law of my paint streams is that whenever I think, oh, of course, I'm going to be able to finish this mini in a single paint stream, it definitely doesn't happen. And whenever I think, oh, there's no way I'll finish this mini in a single paint stream, it winds up being an extremely speedy paint job. Because this is not intentional, but she is pretty significantly close to completion, you might say. Got that war on lock? What do you mean the war? Wait, I'm confused. Flip, I'm confused. I know that's not hard to do. Oh, I've got that war on lock. It's a Warlock pun. Okay, I'm going home. Good night, everybody. We don't need to do this anymore. Stream's over. Goodbye. No, just kidding. Woof. Clip, I want you to know. You're a treasure, but you're definitely a cursed item treasure. The best puns involve a delayed reaction. It's a very tactical thing. Oh man, so I recently picked up a commission that is so outside of my normal wheelhouse. I'm painting a model train for the brewery that I work for their like Christmas garden thing. And that is a very weird experience. I've never painted a train before, but it's been fun. I finished the one. Okay, so it's just nope. How? Nope. That's zoom in, not zoom out. That's not the most visible. Oh, it just fucking shows emojis. It doesn't even have to be. Oh, that's dope. It'd be wild to paint it like a spooky ghost train. I'd love to, but that's not what they asked for. I can hold it up here also. It's the body of a train. I got two of these, one of which is painted. We have a mural on the side of our building that looks thusly. It's much easier to just hang it up in front of my face. I kind of simulated the mural effect on the train. It's definitely a little sloppy. I need to do some touch-ups, but so that's going to be pulling the train, and then I'm going to be recreating the brewery logo on this other Pullman engine. Thank you. I'm having fun with it, even though it feels very weird to be doing. And then I have a couple cargo cars that I'm gonna paint up like our cans, which that's the thing I'm really excited about. But thank you so much. It's nice to get that positive reinforcement because it does feel very not like what I'm used to, and especially to be doing like one hobby slash job for the sake of my day job feels super weird. But I'll be posting actual photos of it. You know, at some point. I have to get it done very soon. I'm currently panicking that I did not give myself enough time to finish it, but that's neither here nor there. Maybe in the future they'll let me do more. That's fair. I'm both excited of and dreading that concept. When I finish the project, I will decide whether I'm excited about that idea. Purple. I'm gonna darken the pink. A little bit of purple. Although I'm worried that might make it a little bubble. I can always hit it with the red. That might just be the perfect color, actually. Aha! Why do I prefer to be the DM? Well, it's because I have ADHD. That is both the joke and the actual answer. I find it is easier for me to not be bored at the table when I'm the DM because I have to constantly be aware of all the things all the time. And I like the way that engages my brain. Like, I like having a character and, like, doing heroic shit with a character and, like, telling stories and having plot arcs about my original character, Do Not Steal. But, like, I also don't like not being able to participate when it's, like, somebody's roleplay scene or when it's not my turn in combat. And like, I know that that's a pretty common complaint. And hypocritical because I usually play casters with the longest turns in combat. But yeah, I don't know. I like the engagement of being a DM, and like I have a lot of ideas that I need to get out of me. Yeah. ADHD also lends it very well to prolonged world building. I have a... How long is my world document? So not counting... What's that? Give me the link. Give me the link. 36 pages. No, more than 36 pages. Around 40 pages of fluff for my homebrew setting. And then another, like, 10 of various homebrew shit. Why did I just get fuzzy? How about you don't do that? Oh, you got unfuzzy. Okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas. I need to get them out of my body. I want to be engaged while I play D&D. If I'm a player, I only get that some of the time. And at this point, there's also a healthy amount of, like, when I, like, watch DMs do stuff that I don't like, I'm like, oh, if I was DMing, I could just fix that. I could just do it the right way, the way I would do it. Why don't I just DM? That would make my life easier. Yeah. What did I do to this? I spilled moisture on it. Yeah, and yeah, like, I don't know. That's what it is. I'm much deeper into the roleplay end of it than like the crunch end of it, which is also saying something considering I just said that my homebrew world has 10 pages of attached homebrew house rules. Irony? Hypocrisy? Hypocrisy? Irony? I don't know, something like that. Somewhere in that world. Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is. I like it. But I like D&D in general. I like RPGs in general. I really, really like Blades in the Dark. It's just a shame that I have not found a group that likes Blades in the Dark as much as I do, because I could play Blades in the Dark for the fucking rest of my life, and I would be a happy person. I love that fucking game. The system is super simple. It's based on Powered by the Apocalypse. So you're rolling a couple d6s and like that's it. The DM almost never rolls, kind of just adjudicates what players roll. And the setting is like sort of like if Peaky Blinders and Dishonored had a kid, which is, and just like flavor wise, I just want to kiss it. I want to kiss it on the mouth. It's got witches, it's got demons, it's got shitloads of ghosts. Electricity is made from ghost juice mixed with, sorry, the word for that's ectoplasm. I forgot that term. Electricity exists in the setting. It's like very early, like late steampunk, early diesel punk. Electricity exists, and the way you make electricity is mixing whale blood with ectoplasm. Like, that's just the tightest shit. I fucking love Blades in the Dark. I'm gonna link to Blades in the Dark right now. I cannot say nicer things about Blades in the Dark. And the SRD is free. Yeah, Thirsty Sword Lesbians, also a game I really want to play. I've read it but haven't played it, but would like to. I almost bought a copy of it a week or two ago when I saw it in a bookstore, but didn't, and I'm sad about it. I regret it in hindsight. Ghost Juice is Mountain Dew? I mean, yeah, I'll take that. I guess I need Bone White to go with my Bone White. Not sure what that meant. But yeah, Blades in the Dark and that system in general just make me happy. Love it. Covered in bones. Oh, to be a warlock. Draped in bones. Finery that knows no bounds. Power that knows only the limits of who's willing to put up with you. Yeah, I mean, fuck it, let's go. Let's just put white on it. Called wet blending. Surprised they're a celestial warlock who died and was reincarnated and is now carrying around their old skeletal self. Oh, I am so here for that.
I deny God, creator of heaven and earth, and I adhere to thee, and believe in me. I swear to give my mind, body, and soul unreservedly to the furtherance of the designs of our Lord Satan.
Please send me your bones. Send me my bones. Let's play a game. Let's mix some contrast together. Let's do flesh tone and teal. See how unhealthy we can make this look. That's a really cool concept. That I just might yoink. Okay, I've made a color. It just kind of looks blue-brown. Oh, and it's got metallic in it. Let's not do that. Maybe that's part of her pact, is that she has to carry around her old bits. Retrieve every bone from your old skeleton, or I'll re-dead you. That's a hell of a deal. But then, like, oh man, that is really cool. Because, like, why were their bones scattered in the first place? Did they do a great evil and they're now atoning? Or, like, what's up with that? Well, it's a color. I don't know. I made a color. Nobody can say I didn't. There's one tooth in the belly of a dragon that keeps noping out of battle. Oh, that would be infuriating. Alright, I'm waiting for staff to dry. I guess I can paint bones. Oh yeah, I mean that's a character motivation right there.
That the waves of it may carry
I really want to do.
energy of oblivion.
Speaking of character motivation, I really want to do a campaign where everybody is undead in the service of a necromancer, and it's like Suicide Squad style. Like, I think that would be a lot of fun. And like, maybe you want to just be dead again. Maybe you want to be free but still undead. Just carving an exploding rune on each skull before he sewed them back together. Yeah, something like that. Like, or just like, if you do what I don't like, I will make sure your soul never rests. That's terrifying. Is that gray or black? That's gray. Okay. That reminds me, in chat somewhere a while ago, or was it one of Chiro's chat? Somebody popped in talking about adding a glyph of warding to a suit of armor to make a kamikaze plate mail. And we spent like 20 minutes trying to figure out if that was or wasn't legal. Or like, if it was legal, would it work as intended? The answer is only if you don't need the suit of armor to go anywhere. So, great protective kamikaze thing, not great adventuring. Waiting for stuff to dry, just painted a base rim. I'm going to take a quick little bio break. And then see how done we can get the next hour. Because I definitely feel better now than I did when I started streaming. Which is cool. I'm not complaining about that at all. So I will be right back. Hang in there. Talk about your least. I want to know what your least favorite D&D class is. Like, what's one that you cannot imagine playing and why? And I'll be right back. I have returned. Okay, so before I bailed, well, I didn't bail, because I came back. Bailing is a little more permanent. Before I bailed, I said, tell me about your, thank you. Tell me about your, class that you can't imagine playing. D&D, Druid, Aneros has said. Keep making Druid characters and deleting them. You can't make a story and the class to mesh enough to make you happy. That's fair. I have a hard time making a druid that's not just an anarcho-primitivist who wants to destroy civilization. And that's really a me problem. And it's not even really a problem. Just sort of the way things are. Let's zoom back in a little. Actually, funny story. The only druid PC that I've ever PC'd was a fungus druid, an anarcho-primitivist, who just hated everybody. Just a straight-up misanthrope. Didn't even like animals. Didn't even like plants. Like, didn't even like nature. But was just a druid because that was what got him left alone the most. And he was host to, you know, a nice fungal colony. May or may not have been dead at some point. Yeah, druid of rot. And Peter was a fun character. He I think my favorite moment with him was because it was during a Curse of Strahd game. Somebody, like, we were trying to save some kids, and somebody made a crack about, like, oh, I guess Peter doesn't want to save the kids because he probably hates kids. And Peter was like, I was like, actually, kids are the only thing I don't hate because they haven't grown up and decided to be assholes yet. Every kid has a chance to be decent. It's just, there's a bad track record. So yeah. I love me a druid. I can't imagine playing a fighter. Because what do you do? I just like, I can't not have magic somehow. I can't imagine not being a spellcaster. Like, I don't know, just fighters are cool, but fighters are cooler when they can also cast spells, you know? Like, that's how I feel about that. So that's why I have not really ever attempted to play a fighter. Yeah, that same Curse of Strahd campaign made me cry when I realized that before I played that druid, I played a Monster Hunter Paladin who was based loosely on the Luchador El Santo. And playing that paladin made me realize that I, as much as I would maybe prefer not to, actually do have hope for humanity. And that's hard. Every DM's challenge is to get me to cry thick gelatinous tears. No, because it's so easy to make me cry. Like, it is very simple to make me cry. It is not. That is not a test of your GM skills. Like, I am Big Baby. it would be more likely that I didn't cry. Or rather, a better challenge would be keeping me from crying even a once. Cry at movies where the characters express genuine affection. Doesn't have to be romantic. Yeah! Every single time a fictional character has a good relationship with their parents, fucking makes me weep. Just, that's just how it is. Oh, I still have not seen My Neighbor Totoro. So, I can't comment. But I'm told it's really good. You know? Some people have said such a thing to me. It's really, really, really good. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen it. I've watched a lot of other Studio Ghibli movies. I like Hayao Miyazaki. But, no, I really... I don't know how I feel about that. Skin tone. It's very sweet. And sweet is good. That is a thing that we're, like, sorely missing. From not sickeningly sweet, but in a I have hope again way. Well, and that's the thing. Like, there's, it's very easy to be saccharinely sweet. And, like, I don't know, almost dishonestly sweet. But, like, that right amount and in that right timing that Miyazaki knows really well how to do. Like, fuck yes, forever, please. Keep standing her up when I realize y'all probably just need her lying down. Kinda... Am I gonna hate myself for the decision I'm about to make? I kinda wanna put some little black doobly doos. Let's just see how it looks. Give her just a little bit of fanciness. Which is going to involve a lot of me not saying anything because I'm focusing. Which is not great for TV. But that's just how it is sometimes. I do think I like the way it's turning out. The little bonus gripes. I'm even going so far as to highlight them so they look natural on the cloth. Well, I guess shade them. Whatever. Y'all know what I mean. To make them look gooder. The way they should. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Let's hope I can just clean that off. Make more better with the colors, like. Exactly. That's what I'm hoping to do. We'll find out if it works. Seems like it might have, though. So that's cool. Let's do that again without fucking up. Yeah, okay, let's go. I feel like she's almost, with these white and black stripes, she's kind of leaving again the realm of the Eldritch and entering, like, something else. But I'm not sure what. It's a little... Oh, you know what it is? What I'm seeing is it's a little Dia de los Muertos. Got a little bit of Calavera type vibe to it. This one I am highlighting and not shading. Although now that I'm doing it, I kind of feel like I should shade it as well. And like I kind of need to do that on the black. Oh, making work for myself. But it looks pretty cool, so I don't know why I'm complaining. All progress is progress towards something. That's true, but boy howdy, is that an ominous way to put it. Oh, I'm not panning on camera right now. Sorry, y'all. And if you don't know what it is, it's a surprise. Still ominous. Still some ominous positivity there. At least it was positive. Fair. I generally prefer ominous positivity to friendly negativity. On a long enough timeline, all progress is towards a hardly surprising outcome. There you go. That's the Fight Club quote that we needed. Yeah, I'm gonna highlight the black now. God dang it. He's got kind of a clown thing going on, but I think it's veered into Eldritch Juggalo, which honestly kind of works for me. Eldritch Juggalo is my next screen name. If for any reason I ever need to ditch Holy Fireman, which woe betide me if I do, it will be Eldritch Juggalo. But yeah, it's working for me too. Do I feel like that staff pet's mostly dry? Am I just going to touch it and find out? The answer to both questions is yes. I'm gonna give it just a little bit of OSL, maybe? Is that what I'm doing right now? Is that the decision I'm coming to? Seems like it. Yo! Congratulations, Clip. I don't know if you saw the Discord chat, but congratulations are in order for you. Shame on me for watching the wrong stream at the wrong time. Well, you did what you do. You didn't know. You didn't know. It was a random drawing. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Do little knuckles. He's on your plate for tomorrow night. Totally valid. He's on my plate for tomorrow night as well. I'm going to eat him. But either way, congratulations. Good job, you earned it, you deserve it. Well, okay, maybe you didn't earn it, because it was like a random drawing, but you deserve it. Not to shit talk you, but unless you somehow influence the winds of fate. I can't, in fairness, call it deserved. Where is that? But also the other one. Hey, buddy! How you doing? Ow, my footsie. How'd your stream go? Clip was just lamenting that he was not there when he won that drawing. Like, oh, I'm in the wrong stream. How'd you you were working on your Stargrave, not Stargrave, Star Space, you're the orc guy for the space game. Hell yeah. I saw in the Discord. I'm very excited. Thank you. Oh. Clip very accurately called her an eldritch juggalo, and that's it's just what she is now. Yeah, it's definitely a color scheme that worked out. Oh, but that reminds me, I wanted to add gross juice to her bag full of stuff, so I'm doing that now. Break out the gross juice. Indeed. When in doubt, just add more gross juice.
Wow.
Just paint a pot with handwritten gross juice label. I mean, gross juice is what comes out of the meat machine, right? Or it's what powers the meat machine. I'm not entirely certain. You have one labeled Nurgle Wash. There you go. Okay, what else do I need to do on her? She's got gross juice. I did all the things I wanted to do. Like, I think she's done. Gross juice without a straw. Gross juice is a chunky salsa affair. The Chunky Salsa Affair is my favorite Coen Brothers movie. It's the prequel to Burn After Reading. I guess that would be Burn Before Reading, but yeah. I don't know. I feel pretty good with her, like as is. I'm sorry to hang up just after one of Chiros gets here, but I think that's the plan. What do we got? What do we got? What are we thinking? Ooh. Playing Resident Evil Village. Oh, but it's going to be spoilery because I don't have the DLC yet. So, not interested in that. Changing my mind. You too, buddy. All y'all buddies. What do we want to do? A D&D mini, painting a beholder. There you go. We're doing the mini Arcanist. I almost said mini Anarchist. Which is like similar, but not quite. Next week. Next week should be back to... No, next week's going to be weird again, too. I think next week I'm going to be playing games on Monday, And then, no, we're playing games on Wednesday. We're playing Shooters, Blood, and Teeth. I was trying to remember things. I can't remember stuff good no more. I'm going to paint something on Monday. It might be a train. And then on Wednesday, one of Chairs and I are going to play Shooters, Blood, and Teeth, which is just a delightful game. So you have that to look forward to. And then also later in this month, 17 days from now, we're going to watch Neverending Story together in Discord. I need to post a little reminder about that. And then, what is that? That's the 19th that's happening. And then 6 days after that, it's my birthday stream, which will be on Black Friday. It'll be chaotic. I'll be drinking. There will be roll the dice mechanism, like for those of you who remember my streamiversary earlier this year. It'll be a good time. I'm excited. And I want to thank all of you for... Oh, and I'll be playing Deep Rock Galactic for the first time. Like, that'll be an experience. Thanks for making me feel better. I felt like shit when I started the stream. I feel fine now. So, that's tight shit. I love that. Thank you all. That's what I got. Until next time, ask not what your lock can do for you, but ask what you can do for your Warlock. No. Something about... Hey, did you know JFK's dead? How weird is that?